Hi guys, hello from my tent where I'm practicing for camping, but I'm in the side yard by the apple trees. So I just had a really good idea around visualization to help with an issue that I seem to create for myself, which is getting really hooked on my desires having to be fulfilled in a certain way. Like, it has to be the specific person, or it has to be the specific location or thing or something like that. So I was doing a visualization, and so I did this like a 3-second quick visualization, and then switched my focus to the feeling that it creates in my body, knowing that's truly what the desire is pointing towards. And then I breathed that feeling, circulated around in my body, breathed it up and down, and focused on that for a while. And then I mentally ripped up the visualization like it was a piece of paper and let all the pieces flutter away on the wind, so that it's like that's my human mind's conception of what I want, but I know God, the universe, source, spirit, whatever you want to call that, always knows best. And so to avoid what feels to me like unconsciously blocking myself from receiving it, in that in the past have tended to get really focused on like what I see in my visualization, and then it kind of makes me start looking for evidence in the 3D right away, because it's about, say, like a specific person or a specific place, and then if I don't see any movement in that direction, then I start feeling a certain way. And so the ripping up and letting it flutter away is like, I know parts of this is specifically what I want, but I'm not going to hold on to it being anything really specific, because who am I to know best? God always knows best. And yeah, it just felt really good, and like a good balanced way that I can do visualization and be a bit more specific about my manifestation process, but without risking and getting too obsessed or hooked on things, which I think is why when I started learning about manifestation, I shied away from the specificity part of it and was like, no, I have to be a very general manifester. And then as I got into it, I started getting more specific, and that kind of derailed me in a way. And I realize now, I think that this is why. So I feel like this is a good balance for those of us that have personalities that sort of lend to us falling into these sort of patterns. So yeah, I guess we'll just see how it goes. I'm curious to see, yeah, the results of this experiment, and maybe it will help someone else. And I feel like I've been doing this in a way for a little while, and from what I can sort of think of, it does seem to have had good results in just allowing me to be more happy and present in every moment, and at the same time honor my heart's desires and exercise my creative muscles. So yeah, this is, I guess, what my little message for today seems to be about. And I just decided to record a video and share it with you all, whoever you are, beautiful souls, whoever ends up being drawn to this. I guess this is a message for you too. Lots of love, everyone. Wishing you a wonderful day.